another YouTube video by moi. So this video is going to be about, as the title suggests, the tattoo scene in Okinawa, Japan, at least pertaining as to how it was for me when I went out there. That shit was fun, man. It was like super duper fun. I completely had a great time, and it was super chill, super relaxed, but I'll get to the details a little bit later. I want to tell you guys about how it was, or at least the tattoo scene where I was. I was off of Gate 2 Street, which is comparable to what? To like Ybor City, in case you're from Tampa, Florida, and you know what I'm talking about, or, you know, Bourbon Street in New Orleans, or maybe Vegas. Okay, maybe not Vegas. Vegas is a stretch. But in any case, every city, town, place people live in, number one, humanity's exactly the same everywhere you fucking go. People are just people, and they do the same exact shit no matter where you go. So there's like a party strip everywhere you go. Like a strip of clubs, tattoo shops, blah, blah, blah. I mean, not every city has it, but most major metropolitan cities that I've been to, like Austin, Texas has 6th Street. Fucking here, they have Ybor, which is 7th Ave. Fucking, you know, New York has like the Southeast Village or whatever other places. There's just, people do that shit. People just have a location where they're like, you know what, this is where we're gonna go and get wasted. Specifically right here. So that's where I was working. It's called Gate 2 Street. I really don't know the name of the street because very vague with street names, or at least, you know, I don't speak fluent Japanese. I can say like small shit, like good morning and hello and how much is this and where's the bathroom? just like shit to not die. So I didn't know the name of the street, but that's what people were calling it. So I was working off of Gate 2 Street, and it was fun. I was working at this tattoo shop called Monster Inc., and they were all fucking amazing people. Shout out to Hiro, Reina, Run, Satsuki, and Dave, and then Jim, the owner. They were all amazing people. Thank you so much for giving me the shot to be out there with you guys, and it was fan-fucking-tastic. It was great. Not only were the people cool, but the actual scene was really dope. And since I was off of Gate 2 Street, I was right by the military base. There's this military base right down the road, maybe about 3 blocks down, called Kadena. And, you know, it was like a lot of Marines, a lot of soldiers in general. And it was really cool because you got to do a lot of fun tattoos. Like, hey, it's my first tattoo. I'm in Okinawa, and I want to get, you know, my first tattoo done. Oh shit, it's a brown guy with a mustache in Japan. It's like, blah, blah. Splooge fest, right? They fucking love it, dude. It was fun. It was so much fun. I got to do some really cool stuff. I want to tell you that, you know, when it comes to the local artists, I didn't see much artistic diversity outside of, you know, a couple of spots here and there. But again, I didn't see too much. I only saw about 10 tattoo shops, and that was just in the local area. I went through, you know, flipped through some portfolios, and a lot of stuff was traditional Japanese, and I get it. You know, you're in Japan, and, you know, if you're in Japan, hey, get a traditional Japanese tattoo. It's not like, I did that. Yeah, I totally got a Japanese tattoo while I was there, and it was done by one of my colleagues and stuff, and he's amazing. And so I get it. You know, I get the appeal. You're going to get a Japanese-style tattoo in Japan. That's fucking awesome. You know, but in my opinion, since I was right down the road from fucking a U.S. military base, you would think that there would be a lot more, just like I said, artistic diversity, people getting different things, and just, you know, cool shit. But, you know, for the most part, people came to me for some really diverse shit. It wasn't your traditional, hey, I want a koi, I want a dragon, I want, you know, chrysanthemums, which again is all acceptable, very beautiful, not discrediting it just for the record, but I'm just saying that to me they did come for some cool shit. And you can totally go on my Instagram, check out the link below in the comment section, And you'll see a lot of the really, really cool, just awesome tattoos I got to do. A lot of the stuff I didn't put up on my Instagram because A, maybe they weren't portfolio worthy, or B, it's just whatever. Sometimes it just But besides that, there was a lot of, homesick tattoos, a lot of hilarious tattoos. Like, I got to tattoo a bunch of dicks. Like, yeah, like thick, vascular cocks on asses. It was a treat. It was a treat. Hashtag no homo. Don't judge me. But it was still fun, man. It was a lot of fun. And, I got to do a lot of tattoos that I didn't expect to do. I got to do, a lot of... Everywhere you go, you do a lot of memorial tattoos, and you just do a lot of regional stuff, But I got to do some really cool tattoos. I got to do this mask. It was the very first piece that I did when I got there. It was like this porcelain mask piece, and I really enjoyed it. And I didn't expect it, In all honesty, even though I didn't go with any expectations, if I could fucking talk, god damn it. I didn't go with any expectations really while I was there, but the fact that when you hear of certain spots, you're like, hey, you're going to go to London, so you're thinking, more cool, gloomy tattoos, maybe a TARDIS, whatever, I don't know, Sherlock Holmes, I don't know. Damn, that's racist. No wonder I don't have any friends. Anyway, you just expect to do cool stuff, you go to fucking, you go to New Zealand, the Maori tribe, they have their fucking thing. Everybody has their own tattoo traditions, and not saying that I would go over there and all of a sudden be integrated, because obviously I am not even slightly remotely Asian looking. But still, I was slightly expecting to do some traditional Japanese tattoos, and I did do some prints and some sketches, and they sold, and it was really cool. And they were all, traditional Japanese style within my own... It was the same theme, but it was just my own style. And that was pretty cool. And what stuck out the most was just the amount of playful, fucking awesome energy that I got from all the Marines and mostly every person that was in the service. They were so much fun. I didn't go out and party, not once, because I just wasn't. My mind wasn't there. I wasn't like, yeah, I'm going to go to party. If I want to party, man, I get free booze at all the bars here in my hometown. And since I'm 1,000 years old, it's like, whatever. It's just fucking booze. I don't give a shit. So I didn't go party, but I didn't need to, because when I was in the shop, it was a party. It was a party every single time I was in the shop. People were laughing, being loud, really cool shit. And, you know what? I also got to see a traditional Japanese tabori artist. I got to see him and meet him and talk to him a little bit, or at least whatever Google Translate would help me. That was fucking cool, to talk to him. And his manager was really, really cool. And his name is Musashi. I can leave, a link down below in the comment section in case you guys want to see, because you would have to go through his manager to get tattooed by him and stuff like that. And be really cool. It was really cool to watch. I've seen tabori being done countless of times, at tattoo conventions, and you have traveling Japanese artists that come and they're like, hey, whatever, and that's cool. But I'm at a shop there, and I was working there for about a month, and to actually have another guest artist who does tabori right there, to see them set up the tools and to actually talk to them and see how traditions are in Japan and the stigma, and how in Japan, the actual locals, the Japanese locals, view tattoos versus they view them on foreigners versus they view them on themselves. And it was such a culture shock, creatively speaking, and it was such a culture shock, just being tattooed. I don't ever suffer anybody looking at me because I have tattoos, because even though I do, right, I'm so brown that you fucking can't tell, but it's always cool to see, the the locals and to hear it from the horse's mouth, like, oh man, that's too much. Got a tattoo of a dragon on your ass, man, you know. And it's really cool. It's really cool. It was really fun, and it was really exciting to be out there. A lot of tattoo virgins. A lot of people that were getting tattoos for the first time, and you know, most of them were American because the local Japanese people don't get tattooed. It's just it's not against their culture, but it's just one part of their culture that's kind of taboo still. Even though it's very popularized, it's still very taboo, which I can see why it's so popular in places where there are Americans, because wherever there's foreigners, there's things that are outside of the societal norms and shit. So it's like really, really cool. So it's really, really cool to do that shit. And that's pretty much it. So if you guys liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out. Don't forget to leave a comment in case you want to hear or want to see some more videos about Okinawa or Japan in general. I have way more stories to tell. So if you guys do want to hear them, don't forget to leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Have fun. Peace out, you guys.